If you're interested in making money online or growing a YouTube channel, this video is for you. Hi and welcome or welcome back. I'm George Pearson. I want to thank you for watching. This video is about long tail keywords, and I want to share with you some information about long tail keywords, how you can use them to help your website or your YouTube channel, and how you can actually build a website, a web page, a video, or a squeeze page around long tail keywords. So there's several different ways that you can use them. Primarily, they're going to help you to get traffic, and I use them regularly. I use them all the time on my YouTube channel, especially. So as well as my other websites, but especially on my YouTube channel. So that's what I want to share with you. And the way this is going to help you, of course, is that it's going to help you with your website or your YouTube channel. And I'm going to ask you to stay to the end because I want to share with you a tip that most people don't do. And anytime that you do something on the internet that most people don't do, that usually gives you an edge. So stay tuned to the end for that, and let's get right to it. So what is a long tail keyword? A long tail keyword is any keyword phrase, typically 3 words or more. So it's usually 3 or more words. It's a keyword phrase, and normally it has very little competition or no competition. As far as I'm concerned, that's good, but we want to take it a little step further. In other words, if there's no competition, that's great. But if there's no search volume, then it's not going to do us a whole lot of good. So what does no search volume mean? Well, in my opinion, anything less than 100 searches a month, I'm probably just not going to fool with it. Anything between 100 and 1,000 is okay, and anything between 1,000 and whatever is fantastic. That's just great. So, but I personally like to see about 100 searches or more, and I'll show you how I do that. Now, if you want to actually go out and find long tail keywords, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. There's a long keyword search tool that I use, but I use it. I don't use it to purposely go out and find long tail keywords. In other words, typically the way that I find them is that I do a lot of keyword research because I build my web pages, my websites, my YouTube videos, I build them around keywords. So I get the keywords first, and this is something that I actually share in other videos. It's what I call creating or building it backwards. So you're going to build your web page or build your video backwards, but you get your keywords first. Then you work on your content based on those keywords or based on specific keywords. Not necessarily all of them, but many of them, or just a few of them. It depends. But again, I don't go out of my way to find long tail keywords. But what happens is I stumble across them because I do a lot of keyword research. And when I'll show you, there's a tool that I use called Ubersuggest, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. And Ubersuggest is one of the free tools that I use and I love. Because it gives you the search volume, it gives you the competition, and when the level of competition is 1 or under 10 or under, then I'm paying attention to it, because what that means is that I've got the way that this tool rates things, if it's 10 or under, I've got a 90 to 99% chance of scoring on that keyword. If you're looking to aggressively find these long tail keywords, then what you're looking for is a long tail keyword tool, or a long tail keyword generator, or a long tail keyword finder. And I want to share one with you that's free and that's pretty darn good. It's KTD. I use the tool. The tool is KTD, which is Keyword Tool Dominator. I use the tool, but I don't use it the way I'm going to show you. I don't use it to aggressively find keywords, but I'm going to show you how you can aggressively find keywords, because that may be the reason why you're watching this video. So I'm going to share that with you. but I want you to understand that the way that I use it is secondary in a sense rather than primary. The idea is that I'll use Uber Suggest, but then I'll find a keyword with decent search volume and virtually no competition. Then what I'll do is I will go to KTD. Kind of the definition that it is taken on is that long tail keywords have low competition. That is not exactly true. Technically, a long tail keyword can have competition, a lot of competition, but when people are talking about long tail keywords, usually they're meaning keywords that are more than 3 words and typically have little to no competition. So what that means is that they are what are called untapped keywords, and I want to show you how I use untapped keywords. Definitely use them, but I just don't go out of my way to find them. But when I do find one, then I want to show you what I do with it, so that I think you may want to do the same thing. First, let's go to KTD, which is Keyword Tool Dominator, and I'll show you if you're wanting a tool to aggressively find long-tail keywords, this is one to consider. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to go to Uber Suggest, and then I'm going to show you the paid tool that I use for the kind of the icing on the cake, and it's a very incredible paid tool for very low cost. So I think you might be interested in that as well. So let's get right to it. Okay, I've taken us to KTD, Keyword Tool Dominator. I'll leave a link to this tool, of course, below, so you can access this tool. It says sign up free. You don't need to sign up. It is free, or at least it's been free each time I've ever used it. I've typed in long tail keywords and clicked on search, of course, and come up with a list. And these are ranked. Now, this tool does not show you search volume, but it does rank them. So, in other words, if it's a number 1, the rank goes, I believe, from 1 to 9. Keyword rank 1 to 10. So 1 is the most popular, and 10, of course, would be the least popular. And this is actually showing 34, I think it is. I think it's 34 keywords, and these are ranked number 1, number 2, number 3. So it's giving you the top long tail keywords. And then what I would do here, if I'm going to, which I don't do this, in other words, I do not aggressively search. So, but I would copy and paste this first keyword. Then I would go to Uber Suggest and put in this and hit search. Find long tail keywords with low SEO difficulty. See, the search volume according to this is only 10. And the difficulty is 17. So this is why I don't do this. Okay, but let's continue though, because I want to show you what I do, what I actually do, and then how I accidentally come across some fabulous long tail keywords without even trying. So what I'm going back to is a search for long tail keywords, and this is long tail keywords. And if it's 12, what this is telling me is long tail keyword examples. Okay, it's giving me the search volume. I can also look at the trend. This is the paid difficulty, and this is the organic difficulty, or the SEO difficulty. So not bad. Long tail keywords, 19 is good. I've got an 81% chance of scoring with long tail keywords. Long tail keyword examples, I've got a 91% chance. So if I were going to consider building a web page or whatever around a long tail keyword, I would consider doing it around long tail keyword examples, because according to Uber Suggest, at least, there's very little competition for the organic as well as the paid. this is an excellent keyword. And it gives me, now I can get sometimes hundreds of additional keywords, but I like the idea that Uber suggests because it also gives me other popular keywords with the search volume, and 140. Now anything, if I click here, everything that I get from this point on is going to be 140 or less. So, and I'm getting close to where this is about as low as I want to go on search volume. So this is my own personal, what I'm sharing with you is what I do personally. But in my quest for this, I have actually found long tail keyword examples. Let's go back to long tail keyword SEO YouTube. I was just looking for example. So long tail keyword Etsy example. So that may, what if I were you and I were going to build a keyword, let's see what's the volume, 320. Just about enough to consider it. I'm not going to go out of my way, but if I were going to build a web page, what I would do here with 9, what I would do is I would probably put long tail keyword Etsy examples, YouTube examples, and so on, and then probably create a web page that pointed me to perhaps to this video. So that is what I would like to. What's going to trip my trigger is if this said 320 or more, and this said 1 or 2. That's what's going to trip my trigger. So although 9 is a 91% chance, of course, a 99% chance is even better, but a 91% chance. This is an excellent keyword to score with. And let me show you also. I do what I talk about. What I'm sharing with you, these are the keywords from Uber Suggest. These are the keywords from my Video Spy, which is a tool I'm going to share with you in a little bit. Now, I have not coded these keywords, and I may or may not, for example, long tail keywords, Amazon. I am saying that because I want I will probably use that keyword in my keyword list, in my tags. I will probably not use long tail keywords or Quizlet. Long tail keywords definition for sure. Long tail keywords Etsy, which I've just said, an Etsy example. So I will probably use these in my keywords. If you're watching the video, you can see. You might even want to get into the fact that you can use them for dentures, for jewelry, for and so on. I'm not fond of long tail keywords for PPC because I've not had success with that. So that's an area that I would not go for. On the other hand, I have had extremely good luck with long tail keywords for SEO. The reason why I say that is that you can create a website that has a search volume of 320. Let me go back to, you can create a website that has, and with keywords built around long tail keyword examples. And that website will probably get several hundred visits every month if you build any kind of decent content there, because you're one of the very few people that are doing that. So what this means is, now again, and then I would use that website to strategically either send people to my YouTube channel or send people to my Internet Marketing Training Center because it's long tail keywords. If it were weight loss, I would send them to my weight loss website or my weight loss YouTube channel and so forth. So this would be a pointer type website or a squeeze page, and that's actually what I'm going to get to shortly, because this is we're leading up to the tip that I want to share with you, because a lot of people would not consider using this keyword unless they're specifically targeting long-tail keywords. And then most people would never even think of using keywords such as this to build a squeeze page around. And I might consider long-tail research, generator, and examples as 3 keywords that I would build a long squeeze page. And then the squeeze page would be for more information, and of course I'd give away something free to get, and then what I would do is send them to my YouTube channel for internet marketing training. So Uber Suggest, and Uber Suggest is telling me with a search volume of 10 anyways for find long tail with low SEO difficulty. That is, what I'm saying here is that there's probably some merit to these keywords, but I would research the keywords and so on before I started building a website, a video, or a squeeze page or anything around these keywords, because if the very top one has a search volume of 10, then I don't consider these keywords to be worth my while, and I don't think they're worth your while. However, when you're looking for other keywords and then you find something like a 9, even 13s aren't bad. So long tail keyword tool, 260 for search. So you got 320, 2 says 580 people, and maybe 170, 580, 650, 750. There's 750 people a month that are specifically searching for this. So you could do this and say, you could create a web page based on these 3 or on any of these keywords, but specifically those because you've got 13s and 9s, and you could say for more information and help, click here. Send them to a squeeze page, send them to your YouTube channel, send them to your website, and so forth. Or you could actually set up an email capture. I'd like to send you a link to a free tool that I've been using for years, and I think you're going to love it. If you're wanting help with it, and I would send them a link to either to Uber, probably links to both Uber Suggest and KTD, which are true, and maybe a link to this video. So these are ways that I would use. These are ways that I use it. I don't aggressively go after the long tail keywords, but because I do a lot of keyword research, they're going to pop up. So, and in my opinion, this is probably the best tool for doing that, even though it is not specifically designed. This one is designed to be a long, buy it free, free to find long tail keywords directly from YouTube. And I did the YouTube. You can do YouTube. Let me show you. You can do Amazon. You can use it as an Amazon keyword tool, eBay, Etsy, Google. It's a Google autocomplete. Anyway, YouTube, Bing, and Google Shopping. Okay, so this is these are the sources that it uses to get the keywords. And of course, if you're going to put it on YouTube, then use the YouTube tool. If you're going to put it on Etsy or eBay or Google or regular website or whatever, you probably use Google for Amazon, eBay, and so on. Or if you're selling an Amazon product, etc., then maybe consider Amazon. I think you can see how this can all apply. So there's all different. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 different variations of this tool that you can use, and you can use them for free. There's also pricing, which is an unlimited amount. I do not know, or to the best of my knowledge, it's unlimited. I'm not trying to sell you this tool. You can buy these tools. To the best of my knowledge, they're unlimited. And you can use them for eBay, YouTube. Each one, I guess they're $49.69. Well, looks like Google Shopping is $35.49. And Bing is $35.49. Keyword tools, and if I wanted to use Amazon, I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of a walkthrough. This is for Amazon, and it's essentially using the Amazon keyword search engine. It's using the Amazon search engine to give you the results. So that way you can, again, I'm putting the video, this is for a video on YouTube, so I typically would use YouTube. But that is a free tool that you can use, and then of course I like Google Suggest. Now the other tool that I use is My Video Spy. I'm just going to the research, long tail keywords. And then this tool, what you do, of course, is I've already done that. Then I'm going to click here just to show you that the search, and what it's doing, of course, the long tail keywords is the initial keyword, but then I'm getting 20 more keywords that are essentially untapped keywords, which means that they are pretty much long tail keywords. So I'm trying to tap into an untapped market, you might say, and these, if you will look at this is a list of keywords that I got. I haven't culled through the list. I don't use all these keywords, but I will use a number of them, and then I will also use a number of the keywords in the actual video, and then I will use those keywords, of course, for tags. I will use those keywords in my description, and I will probably base the video around long tail keywords. In other words, the title will certainly include long tail keywords. So my bonus tip: long tail keywords example, long tail keywords examples, long tail keywords Etsy example, YouTube example, and so forth. Those are excellent keywords to build a squeeze page. The way that you could do the email capture is, of course, to give some information. Now, if you're going to build a web page around long tail keywords, you have to have, even if it's a squeeze page, it has to be a long squeeze page. In my opinion, short squeeze page, it's kind of like a short video. YouTube is not going to give you a whole lot of credit for a short video, or it's going to give you less credit for a short video and more credit for a long video. Same thing with Google. It's going to give you more credit for a long squeeze page than a short one, because it considers that there is more content, and therefore it is going to more likely to benefit the reader. And if you will actually put some content on there, and since you've already been creating a web page about long tail keywords, or how to grow tomatoes, whatever it might be, then you probably have some good information that you can put on there, to benefit the visitor, to benefit the viewer. That's kind of almost easy, and believe it or not, you will get traffic because there's virtually no competition and it's all free traffic. So it's the kind of the beauty of a long tail keyword website. The beauty of a long tail keyword squeeze page is that it's going to get traffic. You don't have to send traffic to that squeeze page if you don't want to, because it's going to get generic traffic. It's going to get SEO traffic, search engine traffic. It's going to get traffic, free traffic, best traffic. Organic traffic is the best traffic. There's no doubt about it. It's the best traffic, so it's going to get the best traffic. So you're not only going to get free traffic, you're going to get a better conversion rate as far as getting subscribers. So that's my bonus tip. Now, the other thing I want to share with you that is a bonus that's going on right now is that if you haven't subscribed yet, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe, ring the bell, and I'm going to ask you to do one more thing if you want to, and that's to put the words NEW in the comments. And the reason why I want you to put that in there is what that's going to do is that's going to give me permission to go to your YouTube channel, and I will look at your videos, and I'm going to pick one video, or you can pick one video if you want. Let me know. I will look at the video. I will look at specifically the tags, the title, the description, the thumbnail. I'm going to look at those 4 things, and I'm going to do my best to help you to boost the traffic. And therefore, that way you can experience the good things that are happening to this relatively new, tiny channel. It's still relatively new and still tiny. You want to get the most out of your videos. If you would like a shout out, a free shout out, I would love to give you a shout out. I'd love to give you a free shout out. In order to be eligible for my shout out drawing, all you need to do to be eligible for the shout out drawing, all you need to do is give us a like and a comment. Do not have to subscribe. I do give shout outs usually twice a week. There'll be a link below about the shout out rules, and that will give you the information. But typically I'm going to give 2 shout outs so I'm going to have a shout out drawing for my giveaway. I do a free giveaway each week, and then I also have a shout out drawing for my pick of the week, which is usually an extraordinary tool or product or whatever that I feel is well worth sharing with you, and that's my pick of the week. So you've got a chance for both of those. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Allow me to wish you much success. Don't use it the way that I share. That I'm going to share that I'm